right the way that I wanted, but my eyes reminded me I'm not free. Believe the lie, so everything that I know says I gotta go, tired of going solo. But I'm never gonna go there again. This is what it is, this is who I am, this is where I finally take my stand. I didn't wanna fall, but I don't have to crawl. I'm not the one with two scar hands, giving him the best of everything that's left of the life inside this man. I've been born again. I see you walking like you're living in fear, having trouble even looking at me.
Hey guys, I'm Barry Laughlin, and I'm just gonna make a video about my life and about this world that I've. You know what I really think about this nature? Every time I smell it, every time I look at it, and every time my foot touches the ground, I always think, and it reminds me in my heart, that this is God's creation. And I love that so much because He is the one that brought us here. He is the one that brought your animals, your plants, everything. Everything you see, He brought that to you onto this earth. And I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's going on in my life and what He's doing in my life and what He's doing in this world. So just stop right now, whatever you're doing, and just go outside wherever you are, and just take a look at the universe and the nature that He created. And just clear your mind whenever you just take a look, and maybe just sit down and just be quiet for a minute. Maybe just think about how your faith is feeling, and maybe ask one of your Christian friends a question about anything that you ever need to know or you ever wanted to know. If you don't feel like you're a good Christian, or you feel like you're lost in some kind of way, you know. That's the best way to clear my mind, is just finding a nice trail and just taking a walk and just open my heart and just see what He's done for us. He's done all this for us, and you can't even go out and ask one of your friends if they have been saved. I mean, how hard is it? This is Satan's world, but God is trying so hard to use us to get him out of this world, because He does not want us here. This is why I run a little Bible study group. It's called The Lost. This is what this video is about. This video is always about God. Everything should be about God. Because like I said, just take a look. I'm walking on a concrete path. I'm not walking to a party or nothing. I'm just walking to clear my mind and just put everything towards Him. And that's what you need to do. Just come on now, we're better Christians than this. You can be able to help somebody. I'm helping you right now by making this little video. I'm going out of my work to do this for you, that y'all don't have rides to church, don't go to church, or just not even involved in church. Maybe you don't believe. Why? Why don't you believe whenever you see all this? It's hard not to believe whenever you keep hearing that it's God's creation, God put this for you, in all this. So why not believe? I mean, I'm holding the Bible, and my life verse is Hebrews 11:6. And without faith, it starts off like that. Without faith, it is impossible to believe. So just have your faith and believe that He created this universe and that He created one another to love. I mean, is that what we're about? Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a wife? Do you have a kid maybe? You love them to death. So why not love one another to death and help somebody in need? I mean, I just don't get it sometimes. I just don't get how we can put our foot down whenever some kid is bullying another, and you know we're Billy Bad, and we think we're all this, all that. Got my beer tipped up. Well, I got my Bible held high. I keep this with me all the time. I don't keep a 12-pack of Bud Light. I keep books of the Bible in my hand. And you can't believe, or you don't have the faith to go out and help one another. I mean, in the beginning, God created the universe for us to live here. He loved us so much that He gave His life. So why can't we love somebody enough to give a homeless man $1 that we have, that we might, or $5 that we might go and buy a pack of cigarettes with? We don't need that. That's killing us. He doesn't want to kill his body. So why not just help somebody? And maybe that's your call, is to help that one person get that $5 to. You don't need that. He needs that more than you need a cigarette. And just whenever you receive calls, you should be able to go and complete that call. I mean, He completed this universe for us. So whenever He calls you to do something, it's not that hard, because His calls isn't impossible. He'll call you to do something for you to do it. He's not going to make it impossible for you not to complete that call that He wants you to do. He wants you to complete that call because He wants you to love one another. I love all my friends to death, just like you say that you love all your friends. Maybe you party, maybe you love them, but what if you're at a party and the cop showed up and you're drunk off your butt, don't know what to do because you're freaking out so much? What would you do? Would your friend leave you because they don't want to get caught? You really think that your friend would be worried if you got caught? No. They would be worried if they got caught, so they're not gonna help you leave that party. They're gonna let you get caught because they're more worried about themselves than more worried about you. That's what I'm saying. Why not get with the Christians and talk to one another and get your faith up and be more worried about other people than yourself? Because that's what it's all about. If you go out and go find a job or go and try to buy a house, and you find out that you can't because your financial credit is too low, look, I didn't do nothing wrong, or I've been paying my bills. No. It's God. God's doing that for a reason. Just open your heart, just stop for a moment and listen. Because whenever you listen, you'll know that He is calling you to do something else instead of something that you want to do, but maybe He doesn't want you to do it because maybe it's not right for you. So all I'm telling you is open your heart. Open your heart to the world. Open your heart to one another. And just start talking to somebody, or start asking one of your friends questions. Hey, do you know how I can get involved with church? It's an easy question as that. I mean, if you live in California and we're in here, Atlanta, Georgia, making videos for you, I mean, you can't come to our Bible study. So talk to one of your friends and get involved with your church that's close by.